Hey guys, so today I want to talk to you about what sets apart our water ionizers from everything else on the market. Here at Enagic, we have our Kangen water machines. The K8 is our flagship model. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So number one, we have 3 ISO certifications. This is the International Organization for Standardization. So the first one is the ISO 9001. This ensures that every time we make a machine, we're using the same high quality process every single time. And now our second certification is the ISO 14001. This ensures that our manufacturing process is eco-friendly, that it's good for the planet in the way that everything is produced. And I'll also add everything we make is in-house. It's all OEM one facility. Really cool. And our third ISO certification is the 13485, and this is for medical devices specifically. So this ensures, in order to have this certification, it means that these machines meet the same quality standards that hospital grade devices have to pass. So our ionizer is a medical grade device. It's used in over 200 hospitals for sanitation all throughout Japan. That's where the company is based out of. So yes, whenever you're purchasing one of our devices, you are buying a medical grade device. It's actual medical equipment that you're purchasing to have in your home for the processing of your water. And lastly, we have the Water Quality Association Golden Seal. That is the WQA. And this is basically the gold medal of water treatment. So we've been given this stamp and have passed the highest of testing for safety, durability, performance in our devices for water treatment. So that's number one. That's the certifications that we have backing what we create here. Okay, now the second part I'm excited to talk to you about. This is the plates that we use in the electrolysis process. So we use titanium plates that are coated with pure platinum. And a lot of our competitors use like mesh plates or some type of spray coating that breaks down a lot faster. So just to talk about like what's the purpose of the plates in electrolysis. So we're using electricity, and as the water moves across these plates, the electricity will split it on a molecular level that will have a stream of alkaline water and a stream of acidic water. And during this process, active hydrogen molecules is produced in the water, in that alkaline stream. And the cool thing about active hydrogen and why this water is so different than anything on the market is that it neutralizes free radicals in our body. And free radicals produces oxidative stress, leading to us aging faster and just inflammation in the body. So drinking water that has active hydrogen in it, it is reducing that oxidative stress in the body, like at a cellular level. So think of it, it's like freshly charged water. That active hydrogen is only active for like a couple of days after it's exited out of the machine. So it really is living water that's extremely good for your body. Your body can absorb that on a cellular level way more than anything else that you'd be drinking. So super, super good for you. And another point in terms of longevity, there's a really great study done by a doctor. His name is Dr. Michael Donaldson. He's been studying these ionizers for decades, buying a lot of the competitors, and ours last a lot longer, from like 20 to 45 years in lifespan of the investment that you're making. And he saw in a lot of other machines, it came down to these plates. The plates that they were using were not as big. They weren't made of as good of a quality material like the titanium that we use. A lot of them are using mesh and cheaper materials that the coating would break down faster. So in essence, the benefit is in having the bigger plates, more water can pass across, more active hydrogen is produced in the water compared to other competitors with cheaper materials. So that's one point that I think is really great that I wanted to highlight. The quality of the water is better, more hydrogen is in it. We have a wider range of pHs that is being produced, from 11.5 water down to 2.5, all within the same machine, just by pressing a different button. Again, neutral is 7. So we have those higher, really good alkaline up until like the top we use for like cleaning vegetables, removing pesticides, things like that, all the way down to sanitation levels of the 2.5. Next, a really great point is we don't use chemicals to achieve alkalinity. Our Kangen water machines, they produce our level of pH naturally just through electricity and what is already in your tap water. So it's not needing a chemical to try to alter it on that level. Electrolysis just splits the molecules and produces whatever level of water you're wanting to receive from the machine. So really good point. That does set us apart. Sometimes things are advertised as alkaline, and honestly, it really isn't. It's just altered. So this is a true alkaline output, or acidic, depending on what you're wanting, because we use the acidic water for different things, for cleaning. Yeah, different levels, even slightly acidic for beauty water. It matches the pH of the skin. Another point is that our machine produces 7 types of water. A lot of competitors, maybe like 2 or 3. Within the range of drinking water, we have 3 different levels. We have 8.5, 9, and 9.5 as Kangen drinking water. We also produce the strong Kangen water, which is the 11.5 at the highest. That cuts through grease and removes oils and things like pesticides from your vegetables. So really, really good for that. And then on the more acidic side, we have our neutral clean water at 7. That could be used for baby formula, things that you don't want necessarily a super high alkaline, but you don't want it to be acidic either, just a clean neutral water. And then we have our beauty water, as I mentioned before. pH of 6 matches our body, so it's really good for cleaning the skin. And then we have our acidic water. This is a natural sanitizer. It's for your counters, surfaces, any type of cleaning that you want to do. You want to sanitize something, it is great for that. That's why this is used in hospitals for actual sanitation. And now more on longevity. We have a 5-year warranty on most of our devices, and everything is made entirely in our Japan factories. Everything is in-house, nothing's outsourced. And comparing it to other things on the market, a lot of other machines start to break down after 3 to 5 years, that they're not producing the same quality that it was advertised in the beginning. Our ionizers are lasting from 20 to 40 years range with proper maintenance. So it's really an incredible investment. What you're spending up front is honestly a lot cheaper, considering you're getting endless water that you can produce as much as you want. And over that lifespan, if you say like 20 years, it comes down to like 80 something cents a day that you're spending on the investment. So it's more affordable than the bottled water that you're buying. If you're paying like $1.50 for a bottle, you're trying to have water for the whole family. This is unlimited medical grade water coming in right out of your faucet, going through the machine, and right there to drink, to cook with, to clean with, and yeah, just buying one device for your home. So yeah, the longevity is a really big thing, and the 5-year warranty. And another thing I love is their global track record. This company is over 51 years old, based out of Japan, and has been serving people in hospitals and in homes worldwide. So I love that it's a global company, extremely stable. It has patents on everything that it does. It can't be replicated. What they're producing, this Kangen water, is specific to the company. And again, as I've said before, it's a medical grade device. So it's not just some fad. It's just not as commonly known in America at this time, but it's been thriving globally for decades and decades. And another part I love, it's a direct sales model. So they're not selling it in stores. They're not tempted to cut corners to try to keep their prices in some type of way in that realm. They're actually using their marketing budget to pay us as marketers. So instead of doing advertising, we're getting a cut off of the retail of what the product is sold for. They're paying out close to 50% on all product sales to the distributors. And depending on what rank we are, we're qualified to receive a piece of an 8-piece pie. So if I'm a 3A, I get 3 pieces of the pie, 4A, four pieces of the pie, and so on. So it's incredible. I love that everything about it is made in-house. They've got the certifications of the best water, best quality standards in production. The actual materials that they use is better than anything on the market, leading to longevity in the investment, to the point that it's genuinely cheaper to go this route, to purchase a K8 ionizer for your home and to drink unlimited water, cheaper than what you're currently doing. It's just you're familiar with what you're doing, buying piece by piece, or you can invest, buy a machine. You can buy it outright. You can also finance it as well. Multiple options there. And now you've invested into your family's health, and you can drink endless alkaline water with that active hydrogen that is so good for your body. And just to compare it to like what you're eating, you'd have to eat 64 apples to have the amount of antioxidants that 1 cup of Kangen water has. So it's just incredible for your health. It's the best thing on the market. And yeah, if you want more information, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to share with you our masterclass, which is going to tell you a lot more about the machine, how we make money here, whether you're interested in just purchasing a product or you'd like to sell these as well and to be able to make commissions on your sales. Either way, I'd love to share some information with you and help you make a decision that is right for you. All right, guys, that is it. See you on the next video.